Look at us, we're traversing through Traverse Town! And on that unrelated note, what's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts for the PlayStation 2. In this episode, we are going to return to Hollow Bastion in order to seal the Keyhole once and for all. There's a new warp hole near Traverse Town. I wonder where it leads. Some weird powers emanating from the worlds. Might be worth revisiting some places again. A little late to the party, boys, because we did that in the last episode. Yeah, as I was going to say, in the last episode, we got the new navigation gummy installed, so we can return to Hollow Bastion. And we also revisited some worlds in order to activate the White Trinity marks. So as you can see, I changed my gummy ship once again. I think this one is going to be more effective because we're going to get swarmed by obstacles in this path. A dark hole? Yeah, that probably leads to Hollow Bastion, because it has the same atmosphere. Black, purple, dark, foreboding, grim, and any other word I can find in a thesaurus. And, oh, hello, Oliver. I'm glad to see you too. Yeah, my cat just rubbed against my leg, which is rather odd because he's kind of a shy little guy. He mostly keeps to himself, but occasionally he'll purr and sidle up to you. He's definitely not as much of a lap cat as the very first one I owned, who is sadly no longer with me. And that's a shame because I really had a special bond with him. He was 18 when he died. His name was Pergy, P-E-R-G-Y. We named him after the Pergo flooring that we had recently installed in our house. At the time we adopted him, of course. And the color of his fur matched with the flooring. It matched with the Pergo flooring, so we named him Pergy. He was a really good kitty, and I really miss him a lot. I do have 2 cats in my house, but contrary to what you may think, I don't consider myself a cat person. Far from it, in fact. I consider myself both a dog and a cat person, because I'm actually good with both, believe it or not. I know how to handle both dogs and cats. Or, rather, I know how to interact with them. And that's surprisingly rare in my community, because almost half the people I know, or maybe not half, the majority at the very least say that they're either strictly cat people or strictly dog people. One or the other, no in between. Okay, so we're coming to the halfway point of this gummy ship sequence. It's definitely a long one, no doubt about that. And that's another reason why I decided to change up my gummy ship, because you will notice that it's armed with lasers and not cannons. Lasers are more powerful, but you can't fire them as quickly as cannons. But they can take out most targets with a single blast. Which is good, because right now we're getting swarmed. I'm gonna head up so I can avoid most of the obstacles. Alrighty then, what have I been doing recently? Well, I've been working on finals, and it's definitely been a stressful time, no doubt about that. But I completed one final project, and I'm probably going to have the others done by the end of November. Job's going very well. I like the people I work with. The hours are a little awkward, but I'm starting to get used to them. Okay, and there we are! We have finally made it to Hollow Bastion. Which means, once again, we get to listen to the epic music. Jeez, that gummy ship sequence took almost 5 minutes. Where's Belle? Still in the castle. Against her will? No, I think she stayed for a reason. The other princesses are inside as well. I wonder why. Let's go ask them. You may need my strength. I'll go with you. Yes, he will go with us, but we're gonna need Donald and Goofy for just a split second. Because at the top of the floating platforms is, if we can get up there any day now. There it is. The last white Trinity mark, and by extension, the final Trinity mark in the entire game. I bet it's going to be something really amazing, and it's a Firaga gummy. A freaking Firaga gummy. Man, talk about disappointment. Anyway, that's pretty much all I needed Donald and Goofy together for. Because, let's be honest, the Beast really didn't get as much time to shine as Donald and Goofy did during our first visit to Hollow Bastion. So we're gonna bring him along for the ride. Plus, it also helps that he's a powerhouse. Okay, we need to get to the top of the floating platforms once again so we can enter the castle. Imagine how cool it would be to have floating platforms in real life. It would definitely make things a lot more interesting, that's for sure. Alrighty then. Let's go and jump. Into the castle we go! Yes, yes indeed. And how are we doing on time? We're almost at 8 minutes, so I am going to just go past the enemies. Because the quicker I can get to the keyhole, the better. So when we're in the entrance hall, we are going to head to the left because we want to visit the library. There is going to be something and someone rather special waiting for us here. And at the top of staircase number 1 lies...
Oh, Belle.
You've come to seal the keyhole, right? Please, be careful. The darkness is raging deep inside. We've been holding it back, but we can't hold out much longer. We'll take care of it. But if we do talk to Belle, she's going to give us something. She will give us the Divine Rose. So let's check out the Divine Rose. A powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect, capable of dealing a string of critical blows. It's like the Olympia, only stronger. So we're gonna go ahead and use it for the duration of our visit to Hollow Bastion. Okay. So, once again, we're just going to avoid the enemies because I want to get this done quickly. Alrighty then. think we need to go to the left, if memory serves. And, you know, I can deal with 3 enemies. That's not too big of a deal.
Let's go! Come on!
Oh, yes! That was Ragnarok. In case you guys forgot what that was, it was the special ability that we got after defeating Riku in the Grand Hall. Remember that one-on-one fight? That was an excellent fight. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite fights in the Kingdom Hearts series, despite how difficult it is. Purely because of the atmosphere and the plot elements that are revealed. Whoa! Beast! You are, for lack of a better term, a beast. And Mr. Wyvern, do you think you could please come up here so we can kill you? That's a good boy. Let's use gravity on it. Oh, never mind. Beast killed it. Once again, we go to the tip-top of the tall castle. Alright. I wonder, is there any way we can fly over there? I don't think there is. So we're going to have to take that massive lift over once again. And is it me, or do these things look like claws rather than, whatever the heck they're supposed to be? I don't know what this thing is. In fact, I'm more surprised that Sora doesn't get electrocuted when he walks to the edge. Okay, we should have the mandatory Heartless appearing. There we go. And some yellow operas and air soldiers have showed up. I don't remember them being here the first time we visited. Oh, thank you very much, Beast. You are a true Samaritan. We're already up to almost 12.5 minutes. Luckily, we're getting closer to the top. Okay. This video is definitely going to be longer than the others, simply because I have to go all the way back up to where we fought Riku. And then there's going to be a boss fight, and then there's going to be an extra long cutscene. Yeah, I know, spoilers, but I just kind of figured it would be, well, you know, better to let you know. Okie dokie, artichokies. Time to go up. And time to visit the Great Crest. So this is going to take us up to the part where we had to raise and lower those 2 blocks. And, yeah, we don't want to summon the Heartless just yet. Or rather, have the Heartless ambush us. Which happens anyway, but we're not going to bother with the likes of them. Okay, here we go. What have I been doing lately? I've been watching, I've been watching Slim Kirby's Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I've really been enjoying that. He's on the extra content in the game where you have to go and collect the green stars. And let me tell you, some of those green stars can be jerks. I remember when I first played the game, it was hellacious trying to get them all. But anyway, we are here in the castle chapel, and the princesses are indeed here. Now, let's talk to Cinderella and Aurora first. We've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. Where's Ansem? Gone. When the Keyhole appeared, darkness poured out of it. It swallowed Ansem, and he disappeared. Though Ansem is gone, the flood of darkness hasn't stopped. We're working together to hold it back. I cannot forget the look on his face. As the darkness engulfed him, he was smiling. And over there is Jasmine, Alice, and Snow White. Sora, please hurry. Darkness is pouring from the keyhole. It's all we can do just to hold back the darkness. I don't know how long we can manage even that. Alright, I'm on my way. We're counting on you, Keyblade Master. In the meantime, we'll do what we can too. You know, I think people should just... I think people should just address me as Keyblade Master from now on. Sora is a cool name, but it lacks the feeling of terror that strikes into the hearts of Heartless. Or rather, the existences of Heartless. Oh dear, I got myself into a fuddle again, didn't I? Okay, so we're gonna have to fight quite a few enemies while we're here in the Grand Hall. And ordinarily I just run past them, but there are some very nice treasures that are worth collecting while we're here. And thank you, Goofy, you're being very helpful today. And we've got soldiers, defenders, wizards. Pretty much a mix of just about everything in this room. Okay. So let's get rid of you once and for all. And you are still not going to give me a defender's shield. Okay. We also have large bodies here. I forgot to talk about them. Whoa. Let's try Ragnarok one more time. No, that's Strike Raid. You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. If you had brains. I'm not sure if Heartless do have brains. Maybe they just act on instinct. I am not well versed in the anatomy of a Heartless, nor do I want to be for that matter. Okay. This chest contains a flare gummy. Okay, that's not the chest I was referring to earlier. It might be that one up there. And there is Ragnarok and all the destructive power it unleashes. Now this chest contains something rather special. It contains puppies 61, 62, and 63. With the opening of that chest, we have officially rescued all 99 Dalmatians. And when we do return to Traverse Town, Pongo and Perdita are going to give us something rather nice. Also, it's good to know that you can hit the wizards with special moves, even if they are executing their thunder attack. Okay, we've got some large bodies and another wizard to deal with. Yet another good reason to have Beast on your side. Because he can take out anyone or anything in 1 or 2 hits. Case in point. Oh, hello, Mr. Defender. Will you be kind enough to give me a bright crystal? No, of course you're not. Well, some Heartless aren't exactly known for their generosity. And yeah, that was the last of them. Cool. Oh, never mind. There's still you. And that's a wrap. Now, if we go up to this portion of the Grand Hall, we can see that this is where Kairi was going to be laid to rest. But since we rescued her, it's empty. But inside this chest is the Oblivion Keyblade. Oblivion. I've always loved that word for some bizarre reason. So we're going to use a cottage to restore everyone's HP. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably bring Donald with me. Fortunately, there is a save point in the castle chapel that I can use to switch him out. And the Heartless are probably going to respawn. No, they're not. Okay, then. I'm not complaining. And I'm up to 20 minutes, so yeah, it looks like this episode is gonna last for much longer. So I want Donald, and I want the Beast. Okay, now that Donald is with us, we can go back into the Grand Hall. And we can finally step forward through the Dark Portal. I can't remember exactly what it's called. We'll soon find out, won't we? Wow, this place is a mess. Alright. The Dark Depths. Dark Portal, Dark Depths. Oh, it's close enough. Anyway, let's go through. And for our final challenge in Hollow Bastion, we have the Behemoth. As you can see, this guy's got a lot of HP, but despite his size and his massive HP, he's rather simple. He sort of just stands and takes it. His weak spot is his horn, obviously, but when it charges with electricity, roll out of the way because he's gonna zap you with Thundaga. The process for defeating him is very, very simple. Jump on his back, strike his horn, he'll kneel over, and then you can wail on him. And oh, geez, camera, can you please work with me? So I'm gonna cast Arrow, and another thing he can do is he can launch those fireballs into the air and have them rain down on you. He does do a bit of damage, but he takes damage much quicker than you do. So this is a very, very easy fight. Get used to him because we will be fighting him again later on. Okay, what are you doing now, dude? Let's just put up Arrow again. And wow, he's almost down to his last bar of health. That's pretty cool. Okay, can we just hit your horn, please? Don't even bother using Strike Raid, Ars Arcanum, or any of the special moves, because they're not going to help you that much. But anyway, this battle should be just about over! And Donald learned Lucky Strike. Very nice. And for beating the Behemoth, we obtained the Omega Arts.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
What are you guys doing here? We came in Cid's ship. This is our childhood home. We wanted to see it again. It's in worse shape than I feared. It used to be so peaceful. Don't worry. If we defeat Ansem, all should be restored, including your island. Really? But it also means goodbye. Once the worlds are restored, they'll all be separate again. Everyone will go back to where they came from. Then I'll visit you guys with the gummy ship. It's not that simple. Before all this, you didn't know about the other worlds, right? Because every world was isolated. Impassable walls divided them. The Heartless destroyed those walls, but if the worlds return, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. So you're saying we'll never...
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again. Besides, I couldn't forget you even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Thank you, Sora. I think the darkness has begun to weaken. But I can feel a powerful darkness growing somewhere far away. It's the heart of the darkness. It must be where Ansem went. Then we'll take the gummy ship and deal with both Ansem and the Heartless. A worthy answer, Keyblade Master. We offer this power to aid your battle. And the princesses give us the power of fire, and fire has been upgraded to Firaga. Sora, your courage can bring back our worlds. Once the darkness is gone, all should return to its original state. Kairi will be back on the island? Most certainly, and you should be too. I can't go home till I find Riku and the king. Well, we have sealed the keyhole to Hollow Bastion, so the darkness has finally subsided. And in the next video of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2, we're going to find out what that powerful darkness is that the princesses were talking about. So, as usual, please be sure to leave a like or comment below and subscribe to my channel. Every one of those really helps. See you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook and Twitter for more cool videos.